Nipediano, anyone Kurena. Munipa, Suronipa, Munipa, Suronipa, praise the Lord. Me bunipa o, me ferry nipa, me die ma o bibiana, free mo free so, kosi penyu so. Me bunipa o, me ferry nipa, me die ma o bibiana, free mo free so, kosi penyu so. Me die mi sulo, oni pebiara. Oba woni sem sasuono wasasi so achio nyamimkoa media misuro oni pebiara oba woni sem sasuono wasasi so achio nyamimkoa matamfo madofo abayifu pemisefu unyo nyamio na mesuromu intima tamfo madofo abeyifu opemisefu yo simimuno eso sinyewo yasimo mensulo nipa esulo nipa siwanyamia osumiku nipediano eni wakirenina unipa Esulonipa, Sunyamia, Tumiku, Nipediano, and you are Pirenina. And only put mission and him, now I shall not cheat. Now I guess on your Bibian and you, and Nunti, and repair. Only put mission and him, now I shall not cheat. Now I guess on your Bibian and you. Enunti me pay oni pawu yewu na ne ho ya sresa utiri ogu uti supo yewu eni mano dada na wetu mi di bibie ye no mesi oni pawu yewu na ne ho ya sresa utiri ogu uti supo yewu eni mano dada wetu mi di bibie ye no suro nyamio Suronipa, Yanyamia, Sumiku, Nipediano, and you are Kurenina. Munipa, Suronipa,
Your form will be a quaba at about the point Jume Di so, Ewa Hanum. I just said the point Jume Dino say a Bodubako, a Pemu, Sima, Ediasa. Na me decide you made away a bro. A brown on the yana me de ba, and make sure say ya man yourself a elcoso ewe ye crum hagana no. Betty me aba abedi di home como. Dear elcoso or my mono, betty me di home como, na betty mamma, my pamfoa or no become home. Na me din common, so watch it remo, I'm also when ya on entia say. A bit my culture say, or my a menu me no and mine. The sad in no some metanasi be me too for say. The ABN and also doing who shame, and you will need and cassette or mine send your mind ye chen AC corner, said be on fahon. I was our fahon because I will fahon be now or they were gintre or the wumpuntu and so in near my ba. Na it me come once a man and a chest away, say be on mine bapa. Or mine bapa say, oh, ye was said yes and yes, say. Now also so make sure say, dear TB and Odo whom ebe shame sinebeya. Ya man your semni and be more ye boo, or your mind gana hanomino. Also so ubetimi enya ochefa ewom ese metina sese ya na ya amanyosem nko ahoasem ena me babeka ewa hanom na say Monday no we promise you say ene ye wukwada no be de opanyi kese pa ebetimi aba abedomye na yetimi didi nkomo kakra e de afa nyama ekoso currently in the administration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Nyama bibre na ekoso under his watch. but then we were special guest, special person many the baba be di enkomo enche bia no meyi na kire ne ahya say ne ahye enkomo na say e wo honom but for now the person we ade kakra bi ede mame yes de bia metena say ya na sa ade no ehu mame make sure so ubetimi akọ into our Facebook page, the YouTube page, subscribe famame, make sure say ubetimi a share amasebi afofron so etimi ahwebi na dwumadi na yedi ne etimi akọ ekire ja wo comment wo ho me read your comment as program na ekoso no me read your comment na ma make sure so comment na so no bibia beka wo mu no ye de be di dwuma e wa hanom ama bibia etimi akoye me am di dwumadi we ho chia me no ye from big brother GH the Maestro me ne mapamfo e na esi nkonya e wa hanom a ye ba abidi nkomo dwumadi no kan hunu say nipa bebre time chi omubo machidom a make sure say yem videos ene yem phone ye de betoto so na wo so wetime nya bia hwe no bibia betime akoye amadwumadie no etimi SCP esita na nipa o piepia niema ede maye no Abranspire Success executive producer o produce show na ma bibia etimi akọ me am special programs manager Mr. B eso te hanu mo no so eboa atoto niema ama bibia akọ yes o dwumadie de kama bibia etimi akọ eti ye nche krampo no mekọ na me ne the guest me special guest akọ nkomo depend menya na wahanom no or a special person makacho soko inshaye so the PC, that's the parliamentary candidate was standing edema the National Democratic Congress, that's the NDC, and na meneno eba bedin komo your friend no Mr. John Pra, yes, Evangelist Pra, and na meneno eba bedin komo or a special NDC communicator our communicating most of the radio stations, TV stations, wokrum hanom. Dodo na enim no na eba amanyosem when it comes to other things. I was so in depth. Mr. Pra enim sa enyema ni nyina amre ne eba bedidi nkomo. Enti ye nche krampo no beko no ho na makwa akoma na kwaba ni ahye yenkomo yenkomo na ase e dey free Mr. Pra ho. Honorable
Maestro
emo akwaba
meda seminia
ebi aboko de
nyame adom bibia ye boko baby e free de ho boko aseda ene ye de bema awrade sania waka no na asem John 8:32 ose wo behu nokre no na nokre no ama wade wo hu nti ade nyina mu ye nhwehwe nokre na ewo mu no se be ye a yenye nkoa ne ye bede ye hu nti oto nsa frɛ me no na e wo se mi jai bibia meye na mede America eba because big man to say afremia me ne hwan me ni anoye bia na excuse bia me di no na wodi bia ka ho na eye me the Evangelist Richard Pra
Richard Pra
who say wa frame John na oman mu nso John for no to me di president nti me hu ni say nkomhye bi bata John na wodi ama me ne nti yesere awrade say di openo enye ho medase
the Honorable you be didn't come so ho na mame ka bibi mfa nkyere metie fo no kakra wa ha me pacho say ubegina so mame a make sure so be share e dia mame ehun hia me pan so betimi a share e dia mame share na comment na make sure say ubetimi eja wo comment e wo ho no na wa like nso dia mame share for two groups mo na foforo nto intimi enhwe because en enkomo na ebidi no say bi emu hwam yes Honorable Richard Pra ena ote ne nka no na Honorable ini nkomo kakra menimpa say free say His Excellency efa akonya no enche bia 7 January 2025 ena ye honor no into his office but say we check it for the past month near to me say me rating it with 100% me man dey be 65% per me knowledge. I'm not talking about if you yes. Now at the time mo be fa akonya no ye sure say we dey free the economy. Now you see the no a rate close to about 14 cedis. $1 is to 14 cedis. But be fine and Chibia who say 2 months down the line. Mr. Tofos no your finance minister no or to Tonyama amadene reduce back akran 11 10 9 and a bit me jinae. But yanka bianshim free last month eba no it was $1 no kwana ekoso. I'm told say Mr. Tofos one of his biggest dream they say enka every March enkopim December there na ka dollar to cedi na timi akobeye 5 cedis, $1 per 5 cedis. But currently as we speak, dollar no etiba form no esanso okosro. Was it, I mean, a gimmick situation, or was it a moment na mo pese mo convince Ghanaians say adwuma no economy no betimi reset economy no. Nti na mo ye sa style bi no. E ma sa ne ma no koya na.
Yo, Maestro, me that's manage the way I was see put a question no. 2024 na ya fear was a Ghana for ekoto aba eyi nia omo pese 4 years no omo de oman nsa and abrebi a yeto aba no there are certain things a Ghana for ehwe the edimu entintiman eye the economy.
Okay.
Affect obia ebinom nso hwe the state of the security aspect ye buying bossem ebi hwe ye health ebi every angle, but near drive all the angles and the economy. Okay. Yehu abra His Excellency Nanado Danko Ekufuado ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2016 omo pray to me no omo lectures upon lectures efa ye sikasem ni CD no ho e ho ne yete if your fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ma Ghana for dodo ka say hey abrantie die say ye de oman nation Nanado nsa now the economy nation as the vice president na Ghana bede. So that time no na interbank rate when it comes to dollar to cedi na it was around 3.85. Yeah, tono abonteno it was around 4.2.
4.2 I remember.
And no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka say fundamentals ni ye weak inti na ye tono 4.2 no. See ye ka fundamentals na ye engina so oman ye largely import driven. Bibi a twa ye ho ahia bia from your tade hemune ne ye hye nini ade nyina eye imported enti
let's utre ma
ye kra enoma echen ne ye de kɔ amanone oman ne yenso ye wo noma bi ye de kɔ amanone ofa ye agric sector ye de endubaye ne ade ekɔ wo hwɛ ye obibi a friend cash crop ne ade cocoa ne ade ni nyina ye de kɔ ye sanso de nyamia dom ye wo fango ye de ko ye wo gold ye de ko ni nyina de kakra ebre oman no but abra ne awo kra ba oman mu edo so say de wo de ko man foforo so koto no there will be so much pressure on foreign exchange you know.
Okay.
Anunti na omoka fundamentals no ye nim so omo ba ye bibi sronku bi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be ye magic pa omo ba first 100 days in the administration omo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be ka kire say omo wo solid team e ho na yete what a solid team. Dr. Jamba for Akoto Free Alan Chremantin in the oboboy Ken Japan mu nyina bubo mu di no say what a solid team no say wachi dollar no adia to prison ade safona ma IGP apietu na na ewo ho den yeti ni nyina afi 2020 2022 mpo de dollar na tra 17.3 omu kono omu jaye dollar to cedi no around 15. You fan say Bank of Ghana kura 14.5 near there. Yeah, jitum. And then Ghanaians ehu ahu chira enam exchange rate near there de bre ye nyina. Ana His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ka say ono oba obe reset economy no any bibia fa o man hu. Ghana for bought into the reset. Samre no na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say yamane ntoaso. Then the question I ask myself here say, no money or how are they be obeda be sorry? Na no masura na eko. O plan ye businesses were collapsing near there. Ye nyina ho kire aye namun. And ye say ento aso. Nka ne dollar na eda say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ghana for etomana. Yetoma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and or started say oye ntutu ye no oye appointments and or the finance ministry ne ma Dr. Kesea to ba forcing and oye nhihye afi ye hu say dollar no esote ma CD no peja no mu ebaya bedru 10.2 ehɔ no interbank rate Bank of Ghana rate ni ade ana yehu say enoma bo esote for the first time na me drive won share so Gracefields Chapel area mu ho Ambi area mu ho anopa tutu na me call Abusuya FM ana me share papa bi ohun se me car no NDC ni ade wo mu ena ogina me papa no call work ohun se share so it's common there ena o se abrante de nti amagina wo ye se abre bi a wo bekọ afidie so no fast that way Emma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama o say what this is the 2 years when who abato aban sesa ba ohun se aban bi aba enoma bo eso etete petrol no to 1 gallon 15.5 a liter no samra one make us no to no 11 cedis a liter enti o sha we making savings of 4.5 cedis enti so to 10 gallons you can do the math na hwe sika aka ne bottom emu ebidru 800 ni ade 5 kg de shemu 5 ni ade bag no ebidru 800 900 enne papa ne ka kyerem so tobi 400 500 o make savings ne yire ne ma enjoy odnyamre bobo no ma bebre so oyela ye yire no ekodwa so ekotoba under President Akufo-Addo ebidru 1.2 ene ubisa usi edwomu a emse wanya na boarding cry around 500 look at the difference in here enti dollar oka se peja ni ade no eye no kre mehu se ene around 12 cedis yes yehu se about 10 ene edru 12 cedis eye bibi ana ama na dru ho enti ewo se ye nyina yehu ade krontia 4 months to Christmas
okay
it makes economic sense obi biara okra nooma a oton because of bronya eba ninti we making it orders a dollar no dekra so you can see say there's pressure on the dollar na a demand and supply economics when few goods more money is chasing few goods you know a pushy price man cost when less money is chasing more goods you know prices drops enti eneno there's so much demand for the dollar because of importers
so right now no your assertion is that people are doing a lot of business when it comes to the dollar. And see, or more trade with dollar now, or more import a lot of things. Order if you are blue trade, I didn't see that dollar no price na your cost.
Absolutely. What call net so? Bloomberg, omo check saa de ni nyina, and omo rate the performance.
Okay.
Near me who wo omo page ne say, omo say CD no, ahu de na call form kakra, and the reason aye because of imports. Around this time, Christmas banti.
So people are importing goods.
A lot of people are demanding for dollars now. Omode kra, omono ombeton for bronya,
for
biscuits, bronya ntadie, bronya space, bronya mpaboa ne sa no mano. Eye adia a cycle. Then let's ask ourselves, then yeah. A ma dollar no from 15 point something 16 no it to me bar 10 no. One of the things are buying say President John Dramani Mahama ka say obeti ni ministers number of ministers and 60 ministers. Let's go back into history. Yenyahu bisa President Akufo-Addo bae otumi appointed Yamani do 124 ministers. Ni nyina put pressure on my yesika semu eso. Obeto V8 amom. V8 nso yenye no ayekra. V8 baako boy say dollars. Any dekra. So you need more of that. Any omohonsem. And then we are using just 60. One key idea President John Dramani Mahama asan ye ebin si da the gold board. Andra, there's a conference of mining industry ne omwa into mining no. Ama Sami Jamfi, lawyer Sami Jamfi, eko hoko kasa ye. And some more kan no, ebi yese ene through the gold board initiative no. Gold board initiative ne ye simple say ye wo cocoa board ye nuanom e we akuayo mu ne ade se ba cocoa nsem a Maestro wuti hey no matter how many bags of cocoa wo betumi etwa at the end of harvest no enya wo na wo de be ko China na Europe akoton cocoa no wo ton ma aban through the agencies na omonso ebeto edema aban no aban na export cocoa enti sika bia aban benya $dollars ne ade no etna Bank of Ghana na aban no etua ehunka ma cocoa akuafo no in cedis good enti ama aban ni nya $dollars ede ma wona ekra no ma eni aban na nkasa nso no ma okra de ba ohia $dollars no aside oil ne ehun no ma no but eba gold afibia ye bete Ghana export gold this tons 60,000 tons 100,000 tons ne ade sika say you can do the math because the price of gold and internet so but ubabisa who say sika na ekohe one your foreigners Chinese for Asia for no omu ena ebeto ye gold no ono odi gold ne ko ni chrome a dollar obenya na emba Ghana ha etna ni chrome enti Ghana ye lusu afi ankurankure omoye Ghana for omonso eye into the gold we say ono nso ede exporting gold na sika bi obenya na eye ono ankurankure ne dia emma ban ho but ye tumi aye nhihye say just like cocoa board yenye gold board na gold biya be free oman mu akono emfa aban nsem na dollar biya aban benya no entina oman no mu entina Bank of Ghana
so this time around the countries will come in with their dollar
good
to buy
obiya ope gold biya no o dollar wo de baba no you go through gold board sa dollar no ebe ko aban nsem. This is an amazing initiative. Andra, I learned, say, I want to quote right. Gold board nkuano sika enam omonhyehyɛ no so ediama omai billions of dollars. Me copy enti I want to quote from figure Sami Jamfi edibetu good.
Okay.
Or say Ghana Gold Board to begin. Okay, this is another one I made betum, but make us cano. Or say total small scale gold export hit 66.7 tons, valued $6.3 billion as of September. Yeah, say through the Gold Board initiative unkuano, Omaya exported 66.7 tons. Sika Omayenya $6.3 billion.
$6.3 billion.
Yes. Nanado danko ekufuado oko IMF. Oko IMF sika say nana oko pe IMF edemai $3 billion for 3 years. Na IMF echen nkakra edemai ye last tranche ebeba no. But in less than, let me use 6 months, a gold board buy. Gold nkuwa sika di abre omai ewo dollars mu eye $6.3 billion, which is twice
the money that
Nanado Echo IMF Echo.
But honorable Mabel, you're talking about say gold board no and
yes.
the dollar rate no 80 me Now I want to ask this question. In the year 2007 coming, now your dollar rate $1 cedi per dollar.
Yes.
And at that time, now gold board be anyhow.
Absolutely.
It was only about the cocoa board and the other entities are now airboa within our economy. Because at that time, Deputy Bank Governor was Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Yes.
And the main governor was there. And Kufuor was the president. They were managing most of these sectors to make sure, say, Ghana cedi would trade per $1. So at that time, they were doing that. But looking from your perspective, no, is it the gold board actually? And a airboy at trade your dollar ni ye, ana.
Good. Sanya ye sha siya ye chire mu se oman ye de normal ko amanone ni enya dollar ni bebre a. Ebebu wo system no mu a Bank of Ghana regulate a ebema obi a wo pe bi enam said ewo ho bebre no enya no nebuo wo form.
Yeah.
Woko President Kufuor time, let us understand say one CD na eba ye no ebe change 10,000 CDs sikadada no. Enti it was 10,000 CDs to $1.
But the value was still the same. The value was still
the value was the same, no. Technically, eba ye no there was some yesika na ho de no so teye when it was changed. Because and yes, when you catch it, will say okay 10,000 no, and then your paper zero no, ama abeye 1 CD. Yankai hunu say na as of that time no, now it was being exchanged for 9,200. It wasn't 10,000 to $1 then. But yeah say oh $1 1 CD $1 that push a pushy man no. So you have value in terms of a normal be a depreciate. Ain't yambisa ye who say okay ye cheska for 10,000 and ye say I'm friend 1 CD. And unti one instead of 10,000 to 1 CD no ya to $1 no ya no 1 CD to $1. Now what we say $1 any 1 CD ye pay. Now what then I pay? It is not true.
By that time,
it is not true.
The value was still the same.
You see, and normal ye beka ma obia ho aye ne then ye betumi aka. But untumi nkan kire me say ye 1 CD no na nye 10,000 and ye say ye 1 CD no. Is it true? Say na 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
And ye say 1 CD.
That was the old currency.
Good. 10,000 old currency. And ye say a paper zero ni nyina ye the amount 1. And untino who ye would say $1 no eye 1 CD.
Honorable.
Yembi say ye who sa 10,000 no. No man ye did 10,000 neto. And ne ube to me the 1 CD at all.
Honorable. 10,000 then.
Yes.
1,000 was 10 pesos.
Yes.
Right? 1,000 was 10
yes.
pesos. 2,000 was 20 pesos.
Yes.
3,000
yes.
was 30 pesos.
Yes.
So they were making sure say what more change currency no, they made us understood say 1,000 no in the new currency will be 10 pesos. 2,000 will be
that is 100 CDs skadada no the na ye the man was
yes
yes yes and on a call peso no
yes a call peso no and then 30
5,000 CDs abaye 50 pesos
50 pesos
yes.
That was those times
yes.
Sika green na
yes.
Jinyame
yes.
sign
yes.
no. So they made us believe say although they are changing the currency but the value will still remain the same. But just that the value na ni enya usika kese no so no ye be drop it because at that time no so unya 1,000 a paper unya 5,000 a papers e ma butom ye bebre. So this time they are reducing the value to become very moderate. Since be ya obetim dia show butum na konfo bi enko attack because at that time I remember say so unya 1 million Scabibre, which was quite not good.
A load.
Overload. So they wanted to reduce the value so that Sika Benyano, so they made us believe say 90,000 equally to 90 pesos. But say it drew 10,000 equally to 1 Ghana cedi. So the value was still the same.
The value was not the same. Who be say any economist or be chirimu. Let me with my little background in economics.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sa 5,000 na green no. Na normal bay na ekura wa utumi de to. Good. And saf and me ma 50 pesos sa. Ube to me the atosa normal.
Say and then my prices of things goods.
So is the value the same?
That time the value was still the same, but this time the value is not the same because of prices of goods no.
Yes.
And
Abrebia ye change sika e paper zeros in ibino. Technically e pushi and normal be in so bo e kosoro.
Prices man kosoro.
On said that psychology say say me ma 1 million cedis and na ye 100 cedis na ma 1 million eye ska bebre ne ade enti it has effect also on the market when it comes to pricing ne ade no but ene me catch you say sa 1 million na 100 cedis and 100 cedis then ube to me that obi cha 100 cedis kra say onye hwe but sa mre no na edin say obi be cha 1 million because it was lots of money enti and also how they buy now say ye ka president Kufuor time ade na yen ko president Rollins and so time na cedi to dollar na it say na no so ye pesos na ye pesos na ndru that 1 cedi na ye ka ho asem no but I must admit say president Kufuor time they did very well wo hwe cedi no kura mpagya mu na anko bebre sa enti I remember cedi to we say it was around skadada that 300 how do I say it 3,000 then but president Kufuor before ye be say sikano it was around 7.2 that is 7,200 all kono and a year 1.2 ojano 1.2 my President Mills President John Dramani Mahama 8 years omunso kono mu jaye yemfa no 4 cedis and 4.2 say na be ka ho 3 cedis 8 years so but President Akufo-Addo obefa no 4.2 no 2022 nkwampo no eko 17.3
okay
that is 13 cedis in less than 8 years and then after 2022 no eba kakra okon yemfa so jan 15 from 4 to 15 say 11 cedis different ena yenso yebefa no 15 no in 8 months ye to me the bar 10 and now about 12 ye 4 years and nko awieye and then the reason ye say ene amanfo okra no ma into there's pressure on the dollar you could see say ubisa say then ye gold board ka ho aban totoye eka ho sikasem nhihye ne ade contracts ni sa no mani nyina wo manage a etumi eba from an ejina e mamanfo etumi plane
but don't you
now
say, okay
say apeja ni mu a yenhwe after January
okay
then we can assess say 1 year no from January to January wo be fa no 15 in the middle September July when wo de ba 10 wo 1 year on December January to asanso akosei ana abafom then you can do a proper analysis of the, and then me catch us amanfo okra no ma December people don't import amanfo wrap it up ni obeton no ma de amanfo place order in even December January foreign industries and omabie wa han they also do repatriation and omunso at the dollar nebeko then we can see say ampa wontoto ye no ama si di no ho aye den anase entumi enne metumi aka che say gold board alone at the 6.3 billion aba gold board alone now ye behwe oil de beba ye behwe ye cocoa de beba any other
sectors
na ye hunu dollar ye wo Bank of Ghana and obeboa ma yehu rate nti I can applaud His Excellency John Dramani Mahama any finance minister and also Bank of Ghana governor Esiama Johnson Esiama doctor any mpanyifo ewo omontoto ye ne yade for now no se Ghana fo ani agye it shows say bibi pabi ekoso
na honorable in komo kakra now I know say one of the policies His Excellency when he was doing his campaign or the Betudra was the 24-hour economy.
Yes.
I've always say nipa onunim the project no onu na betimi achiche mu ye and being a communicator and being part of the NDC political party I know very well so you know much about the 24-hour economy.
Yes.
To me so based on 24-hour economy sometimes I find it difficult to explain to people because in common say 24-hour economy we have other institutions that are not almost running 24-hour. We have some pharmacies in our country almost running 24-hour. We have hospitals already almost go into 24-hour. police service 24-hour, military service 24-hour, fire service 24-hour. I mean, a lot of institutions almost 24-hour. It's Odebano. If you market centers, no, Accra, your day markets, your afternoon markets, your night markets. La Paz, night market, Achimota night market, Makola, a lot of marketplaces within our country. Don't you think, say, the 24-hour economy, no, it was still there? Just that you wanted us to make us feel, say, mo pese modi be a better Ghana full trim na modeba, and be a John Dramani Mama Excellency at the buy.
Yo, Medasi, I don't mete obia si a obeka say. Ne ntiase with the 24-hour economy no ewe echi kakra metina say it shows say we communicators especially of the initiative year party ediabano we need to do more.
Okay,
enti mefa sa kwan we so ayebi say be ya ne ohwe fache tv na no pay ono so wo difficulty bia we to me atiase ye wo types of economies.
Okay.
Yeah, one night economy.
Okay.
And yeah, one day economy. Ghana largely we the yenim send ya obobo so yi day economy and night. The ochechre ye no efa no enwumre ne ade no certain areas enwumre omudigwa.
Yeah.
So no different from a 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
And yeah wo services bi wo omayimu nso a your friend essential services mpon we ko na we aba yentum.
That's the essential services.
Essential services into hospitals.
Okay.
To say konfo anoche mpon. Nurses run a shift, doctors run a shift. These are essential services. Can you imagine say konfo anoche say about 5 ayapon a channel per 8 ni aba. And you know so be enya emergency how do you do it? Into hospitals, ye security agencies and so ye essential service. So we call police station. You say omapon chese anopa. What if u case na ye uwone nkwa? Do you understand? Good. Inti these essential services are there. Pharmacy shops near there. Ubeko baby, there are certain pharmacy shops they close because of demand there anywhere anajo. But Bantama has say most pharmacy they don't close because anajo. I was say ebia yes obi nkoto aduro bi ma wan fan ma ewuo asem na ebeba ne ade. Inti that demand is there. Inti that pharmacy no ono so I was so meeting the demand not all more. Inti enwumre obi beba pharmacist bi beba abaye na adwuma de oba no pa no ebi awia ebo 2 a wapon obi beba ebo 10 obi bepon from 10 to anopa obi nso beba. That is a 24-hour service. That is under essential service.
Okay.
But abaibia mbaya why yes deliberately and now ye can say unemployment rate esura na eko ye nya more graduates then I will be to absorb these graduates na enkoye se bebre na ni adwuma anye bebre pese omutu kwan baby o tu kwan akono then e wo ho a okwa wani da so so obenya adwuma na ni krom ontumi nya bi. Is this 24-hour service no more ye? So there's omuhia and some more. And ye mabunu dodo na akwa omunya adwuma ye busuafo ne ade omunya adwuma nti ade nti na yenso yensua ne anya bi wa ha ni engage the youth no nti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say there is the need to say ye target ye deliberate targeting for certain areas they don't fall under essential services, and even those who fall under essential services ye be sha omu kenya more because me chrome baby am free hospital no and am say pressure any ho no enwumre ebi wo ha obekọ no na nurse no wada na doctor no so okọ quarters wada.
Wow.
Say emergency ana obi yare ba ne akofre doctor no omo ehwe bebre because pressure ni ho and nipa no te wo nya hwe obeda but say pressure wo ho a certainly oba night no obegina ho aye adwuma se wanya adwuma ye betumi atake on okoda now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say yenye a deliberate government policy ni yenhwe certain sectors. One, yenhwe ya Greek sector no nko a ye de ba ye nuanom MPP fo di ye ho few bebree but ye course kiremu no Ghana for dodo eti yase ye ka Greek sector na yemfa example mango nesi mabro nsa ye nim hayi metumani a mango no be akọ into mango farm ote mango na se wanfa mba bantuma dwom ana emana ankotu anfa ngu apampan so ensensene entwetwa ngu bomu anfa bia ngina traffic mu a mango no dodo na asai ebrea na pro inso yeti mamu hayi yakra drinks mango juice ye de dollar na akokra bawu mango juice no ye ededen ye de ye obi wo ebia Indonesia na China waye ekuyafo ye mango fuo omo ebre a omo manem pro na ye wo factory wo ho a ode ye juice that chain no into the other mango no otia oni problem say okohwe market obi gina ho oje mango no e de akoye juice ni ye de gu rubber mu obi nso produce rubber bottles ono nso e ne factory there's demand for that rubber bottles no enti eba agric sector no nko aye obi bia e no agro processing enti mango no tia you need to process it e factory bi adwuma sa factory no mango no doso so oye na dwen se oye adwuma no pa 8 ebo 5 upon mango dodo na ye de aba na be pro enti e wo se oye adwuma 24 hours 24 hours no e wo se run 3 shifts obi beba no pa obi beba wi obi beba anadwo tem bia wo be ko market no there's mango juice ye de good tuam fefefe a ye ton there's that demand obi wo ho nso a ohwe ne demand na e wo se oye 2 shift 2 shift ebi be kwa no pa na ebi akotu no ma pon 10 na wadum ne mfidie ne kakra ade achi a omo nso aba because of demand but the oye adwuma 24 hours and then aban be ya amano a e wo se oye 24 hours aban say enam se wo kania ni besi so na aya aban asede se obehwe se kania na agina let us all applaud His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in the last 3 months dum so no unsa manfo enka ho asem ba bia wo kania bedu na bia local fault bi agina ya tese ECG for pentumu kakra bi mpo eno nkomo no wo ho but nkania na agina enu nti factories ni industries no ye beti won kania bo so na wo omonso asevu sika dia hye adwuma num because wafa babunu bi adwuma wayi sa pressure na free aban so now apart from kania bo no ye say ye wo behia security ban bossem because anajo ewiemu yesum ni ade a amanfo di nsamoni aban beboa o security why production ni nyina awie no anam say when you sell more will profit be kosoro ni ade no eto tax enso that you tax enso be kosoro aban say obi a ode ne ho be hye saa program no mu no ne tax otua no obete so kakra ma no enye se obi a onka eho na ne sika no wasanso di ahyem na waye expansion ni ade nti even the agric sector when it comes to agro processing is huge with the 24-hour economy is huge targeted now your port when him set my port in Etakra almost started 24 hours.
Oh yeah, I know.
A day in Tina anajo se metumi akoyimi no ma e wo se mi jai fache TV a me bai na me court na nkran the whole day e bo 5 acha say so mo se o mapon se mentumi anyi a je se kina no pa meanwhile there's so much load at the port inti mabunu dodo na epe port adwuma ye omunra ne shift na anajo obi ntumi nkoyi ne no ma na nka me wo store ba ntama makra no ma masimu be 10 anopa acha 7 me no ma bedru ba ntama yeyi ye to you see that movement even traffic at what time anopa e wo se obi apia bonti kokrom no se nipa ni nim se enwumre 6 metumi akoto ade a anopa 8 mi kwa one e be di traffic so ni nyina e be easy traffic in our system, so we fix our transport system as well. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama vision nesu unim Water Lake,
yeah,
he has a dream say 24-hour no so en cover ho na no ma e ko sirem no e bi mfa ensuo ne so na ye kwan a articulators ni ade fa so attracts na kwan sei akwanhia e bi sei ni ade no ye mfa bi mfa ensuo no so ensuo no so ye ya areas a nkronkro e be ensuo no there will be sports ni ade leisure entertainment ni ade nyina ba nti all those nkurase no omo economy no so besesa woti hey e bia wakọ plot bi wo ho wasi wo resort bi awo ho through the 24-hour na ye adwuma wo ho no wonso wo be giwani wonso be nyasika so the vision ne so wo say ye boa ya lanche
yeah,
passport office and traffic and printing of books in here. The department printing books, you know, they are working 24 hours.
yeah.
And say me who say who ofie kura na o passport ye ready who to me ama ye de makuri na moto e de brewofi all this ye ama Ghana for hu aheha omo na ye engineer more employment na ye mbabunu dodo na so aka ekrom ha enti 24-hour economy na broad, but we need to target and roll it out from sector to sector, which has already started. Honorable Guzitano, Eda Secretariat nano. There's one also for the district. Yeah, 24-hour economy markets.
Okay.
A special modeler district BIABCC. Some Ejano sono, they will be working 24 hours. Enti you can decide say enyumre.
But some market there still some market there order that.
Yeah, markets, but you can see say we still need more markets. We say no, designed for that 24-hour economy, no, to fit into it. So enye the ordinary marketer ebia ehun nyina da ho anajo ebia obi betumi ato ahia so nkane asem te se ne ade. This is going to be an ultra modern marketer. District bia was open the location no hwe enoma e wo ho a ye betumi adi hu dwa sa market no be wo police station ne sa no security ne nkane ne yi bibia wo hia it's going to be ultra modern. So yen hwe ni mu say districts no be identify omo so no ma e wo ho a omo didi dwa e betumi aboa omo na e ho no so abie. There's so much when it comes to the 24. Umami, be 10 hours cry. Be to me sector by sector.
Yeah, I wanted you to explain to my viewers because most of us don't understand the 24-hour economy. That is why I'm more explain because I had a lot of things I was saying.
I know.
Because of explanation it me cover the floor. Now, in free economy from 24-hour economy na yentinsi governance kakra.
Good.
Now, for a long period of time, we've had a lot of things there also. It will be say calm and AC. The other year unuya kwakuno, ye the year unuya yaw ene. Enche bia edubuahin. Ebi say witch hunting. Attorney General saga with the dubuahin to ne court. The chama won to me soon sem ebae. And we've seen some sort of NPP guys NDC when you resumed office, ebi say witch hunting. The way and man and arrest woman, some of us believe say sometimes it wasn't an appropriate way. Do you think say the way and man and kosono and threatening democracy? Now even crampon be threatening democracy in the future, say table ne tene. Na say ebia MPP for so ba power. Na omode no omanye no se say the mu no mo na too radical. Ebe cause unrest in our country.
Yo medasi omai na ye chichire omai no so emra eda ho bibia ye pese ye bia 1992 constitution media menamo ene kurami enie ema ye nyina freedom certain freedom
and then honorable ube to constitution need you sua there
good
ube to na
ensuro
question
ye wo fundamental human rights. And no shall see a freedom of speech, freedom to live, ne adie ni nyina. Enti bibia ye freedom of the press. What here we be a TV or be any adie monso mu freedoms. But you see where your freedom ends. That is where Obinsu freedom HRC begins. And the fact say wo kwan say wo ka bibia ne nkyere say Bible mpo say ye wade nyina ho kwan. Ye ni nyina na fatai. Inti wo kasa na wa hwe wo kasa mu yi. Me ne wo te ha ye di nkomo ye be wie obi abekọ ne baabi. Because ye nkasa ntia obi ye nye obi kasatia.
Okay.
Na ye nka de enim.
Okay.
Eba no wuntumi adubu ahemu ne ade no. Ene abronye de na aba. Abronye de no eye ne kasa ene nsam a wakeka which ense se obi asoso. Abronye aye te se seboba. Wokoto seboba ba fie. Na wo de ne befra wo nkraman ne wunwan mu. Na wo adwen ye o se oni nwura mu nti wa ba fie no. Onyina obe behave te se odwan.
Ade kasa be no kasa.
Onyina obe kire ne jata suno because wasuso no so. Abronye edidi Duncan Williams, Archbishop atama ke kanse mo emfata. Abronye nansei Kennedy akompre ko one no banta ne ade. Abronye has taken so many people on. You see, say obia ye bibi na wo fact. Na wo can I don't have a problem with you. Media no can spread it. The authorities can take it up. And then prosecution and investigation can stand. But say adie no ni nyina so one e frɛ wo a wanya amane. Abronye nsɛm a waka fa IGP. You see, IGP ye security police panyini pao. Say ye tena ho ma wo keka nsɛm amfata di dinatam nsɛm ne adie ne amfrɛ wo sɛ bra na bayi wano a. Akina obi asɔre a nye IGP nko an. Police fo a wo from ogina traffic kro obi abetumi atwi afa no so oka se gina wo so
honorable Mpacho me ntwa no etie for honorable etre abronye issue nim no me ma me producer Advantepa abo video no amwo atie nsem a abronye ekan ye nam so ama police etimi abe achi no asesi ya no eno ede ne court no still no almost on come for another 1 week remand no mbidi na asem emfama no honorable me want to so what I say but me were a lot of messages e wa hanom yes me a lot of messages e wa hanom ma chesa manfo e bo abaso pa we free info for Douglas or say honorable there say wuja na nsem obeka de yansem ketwa we so free Derek owo ahene afrane e champion idi am ni ma na owo ahene okay I say good afternoon to the Honorable Richard Kwame Napra, a man of peace and vision, such a humble soul. Wezufri Stanley and Nani Eji, also say good job done by Honorable and also Eddie Abba. Wezufri Daniel Kweku Jemfi, was a great show and solid submission at Honorable Maestro. Even with your 65%, the president has still passed the exams. But I promise you, by next year, you will return and upgrade the grade to distinction. Oh, okay. His Excellency Moni Mono, a bit more from 65%. And then come cram den yamias because you person Ghana a turn into paradise. Ni Ewahanum. We also every Derek Owahini champion was say honorable the way and manner that you were explaining the 24-hour economy. No, I think we must admit you as a lecturer in one of the universities in our country. When so every okay, Derek or say I'm enjoying every bit of this interview. Maestro, God bless you for bringing in such resourceful personnel. A lot of messages nearby. I'll say we also free sports paradise. I'll say hey politician and casa dear. By the way, I am enjoying every bit live from Ejoso. Wow. Sports paradise. Yeah, that was say ewa hodom. But honorable, mebo video no amawo etb. What I say mebo video no amawo etb. We abronye ensemwa okekan ye no. Me pese nka wo tb. She docket nam se me de tumu e de mawo yes me de tumu e de mawo na wetimi abo e de amaye na ensem no me honorable as me honestly I always stand with constructive criticism.
Yes.
Say me the TV so na say be enye politics na me sports ah. Me make sure say keto kweku asem na oka and I say why nyeme bi na say nya me criticizing na a constructive one. I wouldn't come on the person and attack his personality. For all that you know, IGP is older than Abronye. And these are some of the verbal things that to me I don't support it because online media any Yamana Air Cost we have a lot of kids who are even watching us and at any moment in time almost be to me apeke the way and manner now you see politicizing and Yaman especially when it comes to communication. It's in common media and say fine Abronye for the verbal assault no he wasn't right but he said something within the video or he say or say now no more election no Masoud, the third vice chairman for NPP, he was assaulted by Azoka. And even after that assault, Azoka a grantee interview. Eka say, Sanko Beto Afenyo Markins, a minority leader. Honorable, this is a minority leader because in parliament, you are the majority and the minority caucus. The minority leader no air show mosono. Or Senka or Beto na. Ekasebi ebefa nifunu na nka bebi o free the constituency wono yakoye by election which was a threatening life message in order ma for your markings but me producer say video na ready enti yenhwe video no sese ya dim trade me nyase on cheme ya bisa nyase mo atiefo na mo ngeje so are you planning so be too kind? Masa me tramo the opposite here be ama for na mo me fa na ma for some be no tramo eba e yo mo kwan ya no pe me mo rekwatia e ye mahama amamuo ana amamuo red bibi to me e yo gan no yes. So share with Ghanaians. And then I'm I have to report the matter. IGP for my banana. Near not doing what from on Nusuna doing no ya corrupt. I tete Yehuno. Mummy Sam say, Okasa Kotia by election. Obi obaya to trust him biano obache no meboa yate enayi senka mema bronya na mekwaka say NDC MPB senka mekwato na nka ne conference on be kwa by election ahwefo ne atiefo kom ai tete ye onu kwase ampanyini no ko obache me ana wonche ye bisao mo atiefo na mo ngeje se me ana me koka se NDC MPB se ka me kwato no ba bi ogina na ka ne kwanse Swansea ye be kwa by election nka tete ye onu kwase ampanyini no ko obache me ana onche me mumisa no enne NDC second vice chairman ogan no etimi kase se nka kwato afenyo makina nka ye be ye by election wo afitu constituency still ogusu ne namakotia ho ye tete yehunu IGP for amabanyina ne na dwene wo fam onusu na dwen no ye corrupt aye tete yehunu mumisa me say okasa kotia by election obi obaye to trust em bia no obache no meboa yate enayi senior in some Abronye the original chairman for Bono ede etu dwano no na my unsa maka say me no me support the verbal assault already the IGP so but baby some kan I was in support of him they say the same way Chairman Azoka eka say enkobeto afenyo markings wa akweti a hono ma ekebe fa nufu no ka say bi say by election is akoye no one person aso bi. Do you think say eno no na was nka IGP although or every right say was say or arrested chairman Abronye. But to me, no verbal assault there. If say IGP share, na say wa assault on verbal for defamation, committing in court. IGP can still go to court for defamation. But I know I'm not looking into that. But unim say what she Abronye based on verbal assault. What about what Azoka did? Our election.
Yo, medase enoma mienu bi na afremu wa ha sei. In the first place, what misquote to Chairman Azoka? Let me say it is you reporting. What the be aka ho? Asama Azoka anka o di aka wo say Azoka say so beto afenyo marking wo ho ka nifunu. The video is out there. I have it on my phone. Now, I don't support any form of violence and I say intimidation is normal.
But honorable.
But tie,
honorable tie.
Say kokota tie e hono ma yi won afrim. Wan ka funu asem.
Honorable. But so obi ka say can this yekoye another.
Ye be by election. Now, e hono meba no. E hono meba no. Ye ka by election. MP resign. Ye betumi aye by election. Onwu ye onye hwe. This 1992 constitution, I was in Kotuno. A chere acquire a faso, even in parliament. MPB, ye bet to me a permanent free. Not too long ago, for Mina?
For Mina, yeah.
Yes. Ni issue by ye to 2024. MP say Lusu, or more primaries in the idea, or more yes, on independent. We spoke about it. Constitution, no, ye chere. Acquire a deal or more faso. Speaker, bet to me apamo obi, bet to me yi MPB adi. Wabra even 14 days sittings. One may say sometimes emrano and chewa obedwe say emrani. The so far as o kakaye no. Would the neko court kura o say se me beto wa ha. Obeto no. Wa meto no. Me beto inti eno no technically to me from Pinino. I stand to be corrected too. The by election one ho. One can say a befani funu. No one can say obedi ewu. And no number msebi. Azoka onya kwara.
But we saw Azoka. We saw Azoka or assaulted and then people.
Good. Azoka edenensa epempem Chema Buga. Emma or use USB.
Yeah.
I can use it. Good. Emma ne boys ni bi mom ne bebo. Chairman Buga. So the Chairman Buga wa ho kwan. IGP nso wa ho kwan. Ye hu Ablekumanov. The see ye. Ya prosecuting Nkrofo bi. A charge him. Inti IGP must work on it. O ka me ne wo ya adwen. Because anything could have happened. Senka Buga nso boys no started so omo tutu omo nsa. It could have been something else. Inti IGP enye hwehwemu. Abronye nsema o ka no. O say on supporto atemdidie no but waka bibi abronye na nko betumi aka nasem say me ba maka president Kufuado asem maka baumi asem I've been communicating for all these years minya abayama na ebia because ntitia ye de be ma anyone kasa unsu ba bia wo free as an evangelist I cannot come here me share say me go to Bible and be insulting left and right.
No.
Yes, I need to tell me. Abronye, Matisse, your national chairman, Chairman Johnson, and said, Dunketia, Unim so many every bro.
Okay.
Waka Sembi, or say Abronya cry on your gun and you. Over Togo, yes.
According to what?
National chairman Johnson, and said, Dunketia.
Not you.
Not me.
According to Johnson,
you see, Johnson, and said, Dunketia, honorable. Aye, one of the most experienced politicians. Ghana ha. Oka bibi onim. Oka imrebi oka say akromfo dunson ekoyi kromfo panyini. That was 2007.
Yeah, 2007.
8 years ni. Ye hu di oka yen na ye hu.
Ana akromfo dunson no.
Good. Good. Then e see e den tin na MPP wo opposition. E den tin na edubu ahin. Ewo court adubu ahia asem na mawura ho no eye corruption scandals akoso na aban a promise reset ora operation recover or loot na o ye adwuma de Ghana fo to aba e de man o de ye adwuma nti adubu ahia asem no e fall under ora loot Ninsam no ogina koto ye mu anfo.
Yeah.
Not guilty until proven
Guilty.
good. Innocent until proven guilty. But in somewhere eba no. Enye ensempa. Ena yete chama wuntumi. Akonta mining.
Yeah.
Nimri forest. All the stories are there. Yenim Abraham PP wo. The president Akufo-Addo kai. Or say as of the time o kasa no. Akonta mining is not in the forest. As of that time. But the MBC won say after program me free o me ko nhia so. But obi ba ha no say evangelist wo dem ha na me catch obi wa ha no say as of that time no evangelist ni ha does it mean say me ma ha maba but me ko so technically bibi wo or the abitiu but enne akonta mining erastus anas omunjuma omuye nyina enu nti na CID yoko ni ade afa wuntumi is it not strange say eba MPP mu a omo Ashanti regional chairman enya aban amane omo buno regional chairman so enya aban amane hwe wuntumi ni abronye who scale no what do they bring
at the scale near saying
me na menka
honorable so
ma menka nkyere we wuntumi ni abronye that the same scale
ben sir
aba didi atemu a wuntumi wandidi professor na je no opoku adwuma nsam o kan Ghana fo nyina nim that describe no menka o say ye professor na je no opoku adwuma wo hwe na nim kro se bayifo say wuntumi ewo bibia ye de chichi abayifo onko abayimu no onko kire because sabayifo doso wo man mu a ye bebre yan chichi omu nyina
o say wuntumi to abayifo nku ana
no obi a otumi kire obi ose bayifo no e bia oton de eche abayifo nku wote ase yate we nyina nti make so mo da the same scale did the attempt they are all MPP regional chairman
did the attempt skill now ka so mo
yes omu nyina ye MPP regional chairman
okay
amosan so that the same scale omu nya regional chairman good nti more skills right
okay.
Senior enne yanko national service
okay
then AC national service secretariat gift you or worry sir ono so ora afano ono so be court o benya ni day Ghana for mpo say e che right then some ne yate afa national service look at the scandal they were doubling the number of service personnel no mo gi hu sika free mene wo ye na etua to ghost names yanka wie yo yes that sorry ya scholarship secretariat unim say gift you worry ne kunu enya scholarship Emma gift you worry nankasa nso ekoje some 8,000 pounds allowance bi say obetumi ne yire akọ ni nyina me ne wusika ensam no die bebre na his excellency John Dramani Mahama ne reset no e wo say wura kona bia ne sanitize system no corruption ya de edi yenya papa
honorable minchwa no
ntwama no ma menka masem
me refer back be
okay
wasem na wakana
okay.
me refer
okay
in 2016 ye to ba na do mo ba power
yes
2017 national service wasem a wakana ghost names are at that time omoba power mutimi epipe free system in no was 24,000 ghost names
good
24,000 and in that 2017 no not the administration previous administration was John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
Because me personally, I know someone he wasn't working.
He wasn't doing.
Yeah, Babusumi Bianojiska. That was then 2015.
Yes.
And when the NPP came to power, 24,000 ghost names almost epipe free. So don't you see, say those things? No, the NDC were also doing it.
So from Wasama Wakai, any reference from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the first 4 years, no, we say unimobia na oje allowance and so on. Yejuma. Yanyina NTS says national service is a bar. There are certain things that should not happen. Say we are on national service. We be posting on code that. Or no, ideally, nidi was system no on your ghost. Ejuma was okoye no onkoye no jisika. Ebo o mine ka and say banisa. Ana the MPP time yehui over say 81,000.
81,000.
Ana omudie ebi no mo okra ye track e omo aye hu obi ni age 90 years or ni di wom so ye national service obi ni di wo be for institutions nipa baako institutions bebre omu nyina ya ma omusika. I read Abrante bi post when ye NDC ba ye bie sanu o say emre bi no nam krom and obi onya akọ yase onfa ne national ID no ontwa no picture mbra number bosum bi obenya 300 cedis and ogi tum ti bosum bi ya na sika ne ba
bosum bi ya
until say we ni ba ye no no hu say enu ne ye di ne din akoye instead of that time no moje 4 point something 459 ne ade no na obi twabi na wasene de aka na man free money no so at sika no and all this rot akoso they will have their day in court no man ko chirim enunti say his excellency John Dramani Mahama aba minim say corruption every year we check sika ye hwere in terms of these things ebo man no eye sika kase nti yam blocking all the holes no bibiara oye involved no yamfa no nko di nasem ebo no ayantwe naso ne hu so wa ne amaneko but it's not something I was say so nti senior his excellency John Dramani Mahama na ni abre no all appointees of today omunyina or president aka on spare obia was say yetumi ama corruption in some no ekofom is it no amazing say 8 months yenya scandal bia for aban but nanado almost every month one scandal every edru baby 1 week one scandal 1 week one bebre nanado bako scandals bebre
honorable 8 months
and unti na ya to atia mu no ye ka e was ye ka Ghana fo hu ye nti nyame emboa obia nyame nhire obia na nyame ma amamuo no pa enem from apa enkoso obia be didi peche.
Honorable my last two questions me jaw ema okọ say na wo ka electricity asem no enra eni nyante ye say I mean the electricity betimi adjust omo enema omo ye ewo mining especially so we check first quarter of this year omutumu especially electricity and then Ghana Water Company. I think per cubic meter in the previous administration, na a 5.09 cedis. So that was the first quarter, 1st July. No, omu etumu no el jampe ko about 9 cedis per cubic meter. And last quarter no so no, the PURC almost so edi abetu just almost peso omutum adjusted the increasing of electricity tariff that we have in our country. Don't you think, sir, at this crucial moment, electricity is very, stable. Nipa no sa wote kania ensem so mana and the man no etimia ye adwuma mo. Na se upeja kania bills and as a utilities mo. Na se wentimi amfa exceed the dwuma bi ode ya 1 M1 no 2 ebema sikasem akofom. Secondly, utility is not only about electricity. Insuo so can and we know some places are insure for about 3 months in Timimba. But yes, still, Ghana Water Company at the end of every month it increase the utility bills. Don't you think, say, at this crucial moment, the last quarter no, not any necessary, said the PURC, edit science 7 bit about.
Good. The edika insurance 7 ketwa bi NSA the only abayin so or untua bill, right? The ninsuo emma non so bill emma say when you su nti omu read dia nti eba na nsuo nsem na ya na omu ntumu ni ade nkakra de me mesere ne say aban we etumi ye enu nti na Ghana for ye ensure say Ghana for dodo na efie dodo ma enya aban nsuo ne bi na ye nhwe galamse nsem etumi apollutu ye nsuo ne bebre ama enne nro kura omode so ne nsuo no so no and also they are using even higher grade which comes with extra cost na say omo be kan ye chechiri mu a eno ne nsuo hu nsem no I pray say aban be fix it through the works ministries, you know. And then about nkani ansem a
okay,
I'm a businessman.
Okay.
I run my small industry. Me here kania pa. I'm happy say for nearly 3 months in me so me generator no.
Okay.
Because of baby I'm kania ni gina so. Ena e ban kania nsem no so a. ECG ehun nsem ba e ba yen privatize yenye we. Eno na President Akufo-Addo pen so omo e de PDS ba na ye kro no nko a no. Oni na busua ane ne namfo eye kro no. The names, the document is out there.
Honorable, allegedly and as a one hour.
Enya allegedly the documents are out there. PDS Bajije Nkrofo bill. Ene as part of ORA no, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a normal obey attended to no PDS kahu. And
there's a PDS na ye chrono.
Aye chrono entina anto aso no. Omuna na ewo to me. NDC na exposium. E den nti na omu jam. Se na ye adepa. Inti anu hu nsem no so beba. Nyame ya aduma e ba afre me. I have all the documents.
Okay.
Ayensu mo ne ade. Barbering shop, barbers, ni ade omo form companies ni ade. Oh, ni nyina wo, don't worry.
There's the documents there.
The documents I have it. And yeah campaign we used it. Ghana for ehu nti PDS enwu ye ebeba. Euforia tamu nyina ebeba. But eba nkani ansemo a enne omo pe 225% increment. Yanti ase say eye at the transmission side no. Certainly it will affect the overall bill no. Yanyina ye wo mama yenim se in ndwumanyuma omo pese omo tumu a because omo nim se aban ene omo be negotiate no. Omo pagya no hu. Na aban ni omo negotiate e bia de ni tirimu ope e bia 50%. But waka through 100%. No ni aban akoka aban se mema 10%. No omo ka obehwe no wabenya ni 50% na ope no. No way he's happy. They are no open no. Eba enka that transmission we na eba na enne would talk ania na utua bela. You are paying 19.04 pesos for transmission no. Eno na omudi bi tuto ehunu oma etumi di etre nkania na obi kwotwe kanea obekọ no omude wires ni ade na omatwe amba. Esasika no na yede tuto sa na oma. We all want expansion. Say kania be ko baby bebre. Sika. Now, I know said omu 225% no abayin farm omu.
Okay.
Say abayin po ede sa 225% no mo. E be raise 19 pesos to 61.8 pesos. Na chese obi o use 100k per hour in a month no onu betua 43 cedis extra to nebela otua ene. Obi o use 150k per hour in a month no onu so betua 64 cedis extra. For me, every 1 cedi counts. Every increment is increment. Now, yantia say there's much improvement ewon kania nsemunuma. Yembisa ye say eden kania na ejina.
Okay.
$400 million investment into ECG for onsem. Me ECG many or more in Sembebre. The losses no exceeded the world standard no. Omo losses in a doso. And then one thing neka day ye say Abayan Kasanso is the largest debtor to ECG.
Abayan Ghana.
Yes. Abayan Injuma, Abayan Industries, hospitals, schools near there. Abayan etua bell no.
It's an Abayan tria.
Good. Acquire say one kasa. What de wo hoka. Say she mu wo ho na.
It's what Abayan tria.
E wo say ECG nya sa sika no. No mu di tua producers neka.
Okay.
Inti e wo say Abayan tua ne hoka. Wo hwe Abayan aba Abayan ko. De Abayan bia pese oye ne say. Imre bi yete ye say ministries ni ade yama omu meters. Omu anto omu kanea. So omu wa ma omu meter na oto ne kanea. E wo say wudi sika na ode beto kanea no ma no. Abayan kro ya inti wujai ma ni yusu a e ka no so build it up. Inti Abayan kasa e ka ode ECG no e wo say Abayan tua.
And the one I walk.
Me na make I was Abayan tua.
I was Abayan tua.
Yes. And I know that's finance minister
NDC government.
Yeah, by ye a car na wo finance minister wabua mo yiyi omo ka ne bi.
Oh, okay.
Which means aban e mo musika otua neka. Hospitals near there. imagine say komfo anoche de ECG ka na ECG abetwa omuka niem. Do you know the number of people who would die? When I was a tuya komfo anoche, even though omo were internally generated funds near the end, ni nyina sa ko wie aban Ministry of Health, Education, your schools, universities near there. So omo de ka it falls under Ministry of Education. Aban kro ya. Eno ne nanche no industries bebree. And so the car. Obahwe na ECG for e was some go. No ma akodi nkomo. You know it, I know it.
Okay.
There yes say me ne wo me meti hai. Me fie ma clear me eka bia me de. I can show you. Me receipt wa me mpeka. Adwumam eye prepaid inti manto a me use. Me to me togu so. Busum bia na me to kakra ka ho. Inti intumu ne ba mi a mi di mra so mi suro me ho no na mi a na esa abegu me so no bi wo ba bi no wia kanea illegal connection ni ade ni nyina be ba se o se ECG ye serious restructuring o ECG ho no ma bi a wo so mo ye so mo anya ye ne ye bre nti na enne o mo pere ntumu no.
You feel say the ECG is not competent and
from the energy ministry near there. Now say yanti procurement in some of my no more macra almost say a binum cry bi.
That was I think 3 months ago.
Yes.
Porter amount full
yes.
cables no.
Abayin you mano. Procurement. Omu betumi akra no ma begu ho. 100 years.
Yeah.
Ghana water imrebi by omu receipt. Ya printing receipt a Ghana water ebe use for 100 years. Aden e you be contract.
Okay.
Ni ote ho no epese odi ni obeba ni generations. Mfaso no odi ni ne ya ti wama contract. 100 years receipt books. This is the country we live in. Into research ne de e was say fa ba bia ECG so mutumi akate down on the losses. And say abre bia yentum ye peska. Now one factor and so ye IMF ananado kai quarterly adjustment. IMF in shisha ye beto ye. And also 3 months be I was here too. And exchange rate near the ni nyina ye factor because no more kra fan go near the nyina dollar. Ni nyina sa besi nti wutumi ma dollar no e gina ye Ebema ye nyina ye ho atoye na nye de bia ye pentumu ti mesra Ghana fo sa 200 and something percent memo obi akoma ntu aban wei enhwe se yemfa sa ni nyina nto so bam na mom se koba ne se ECG wo bra wo losses no hwe se wo bete so emom me mfa ni nyina ama me ma this percentage increment we need to pay a little to enjoy that stability no na yenya investment ewo yen kane ansem no yenti ase ankra bebre nso produce kane ono ne profit ne workers ne ade nyina ewo say omo ye pray for investment they must also make ends meet inti enyeme de me yema ka yese omo bete kane so na eno na me beka as NDC communicator nanka may score points what you say but we need to weigh all the sides you know ni ehunu se aban emfa ni nyina meto yeso we can stagger it nkakra kopem se sika no so eba no ECG ya nhwe mo nsee no omo invest na nkane na engine na ye nyina ye nya bi emfa nye ye adwuma na ye ba air condition ye boy ye wai se ye ho adwe ye hwe ho ya ye fe imagine say nke ye ti heat mu a nti aban papa aba medase
honorable Mr. Medawase honorable Richard Pra na ote in Canada or the when it comes to economic, when it comes to governance, everything about the Ghanaian politics, modern Ghanaian politics, what me actually in Semu Ede Amaye. And my if you said, oh yeah, the former PC Edema Ishayeso or standing in the ticket of the NDC, yes, and then unya almost 13,000 over votes in Ishayeso. It tells you say he's doing very, very honorable. Now next 2 years to come, still nana.
The nyame beka na ye no kre.
Because 13,000 there.
You see, I came in 2020.
Okay.
Me move from 9,600 to 11,800.
Okay.
And then Faustina Derry.
Derry, yeah.
And about 2024.
Okay.
May attempt because the history of initiation every 4 years NDC the new candidate ba.
Oh, okay.
I saw say enya dia eboa, but me delegates they know better. They decided say even though me de me ho aba no menjema ho me na me nua ba no embeto aso and oba ye no she was able to build upon it no they do 13. Enti I don't know what the future hold. Okay. Say me nuanom eka say membra biomu a e wo say me ne mabusuafo edi ho nkomo de omo beka no. If not anything, President John Dramani Mahama. So we the president pay for Oko in chain for 8 years. And Ghana for us the number. So enye BB I will rule it out. But for now, Nedie, I'm communicating for my party. Eye adwuma manije ho papa.
Okay.
Because ya say wunim BB na wuntumi enko kana entro take you over. So some of us we are here say ye besua de na ya be chire mu. Ama Ghana Nino atiasie. Knowing the truth is the only way out. Bema ye nyina ye free. The enye no me ba me so. Even when maban ya.
Also so.
No.
Kind of
yes. Because we must always stand by the truth.
Because ECG in same way who say you are honest person.
You must be. I know na Ghana for pew. Member cover no because nipa na bi kro nim no kra ne chen.
Yeah.
Aye wonso we integrity. Yeah, me, her message is ever all across. I don't know. The video is on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's going to be there for years.
For years.
Not a member, also on YouTube, any other platform, TikTok near.
Yeah.
May one mouth.
Yeah.
They may chance upon it. May person may marry.
Yeah.
And yadiam dibesi.
Yeah.
And I want my children to also improve upon it. They should do better than I am doing. Intimichia in shares of one, you know.
Okay.
Muna 2 million modia. Mose menje mahomia. Majima home me wo me private business meye aban no so nhyehyeye no ekoyi a I also benefit emre wo se me boa party no maboa in any way nti ene wo hweye me sorry anopa no me nyanko adwuma mu me free one platform na matotom at a point na wo se me ja me car e wo be quite runabout na me nante I was working.
Wow.
Moto bi begina me nchen no so ono abo wo kwahi na me se me baba ntoma moto bi ne besi mi wa ha.
Wow.
Ohun me. What you say?
Yeah.
I have a video on my phone.
The passion is there.
They see say who ye bibi nti yemwa.
Yeah.
This is NDC for you.
For you.
Nti wo MPP no meka. Ene man kan MPP nsmp but who nim de meka MPP no agu. MPP agu free mu bra NDC na yenye o man ni ye na wo so we di so aba. Nyame nhira obi a senior meda se pa se ofrem. Manage wadwuma ho first time am ne wo hia but I can see say wa bo adwuma wa ya de nyame nhira na mo program ni enkoso na me hu say producer technician no ma guide I mean it's good. Fache TV Ghana ni bia nhwe Fache TV midinde Evangelist Richard Pra nyame nhira
Evangelist Richard Pra and what's saying in Canada. But Evangelist, me wo message be wa hama. We free John Kofo or say honorable de okunkom okunkom
Yehowa
okunkom also okunkom. Now
John Kofo no nya sure so ye insider. Hey.
We so free Akrokeri Junior Tiero. I say watching live from Akrokeri. I say happy birthday to my biological sister Olivia Osei Anochi aka Ekuya Odo of Akrokeri from Junior Tiero shatter the whole Ghana Akrokeri. Master Kwame Asare boss and so hey kabakonso training emojis ede ato ede amai. We so free Nana Kwame Owusu Ansa. Or say in fact this morning I was listening to Honorable at Ezra. Boss, I know
yes,
Ezra. Okay. Also, I was listening to him, and in fact, he gave good and a standout analysis. I love him, Keke. Eyezu, Eyeza. Honorable, I'm saying no. amanfo ebo abaso amanfo bo abaso pa nchichi mo ene odi aba
I say mo platform ne ye big.
Oh yes.
Mo friend no my main kan no kra na me sun wo me yam because baby a mo wo any baby a madwuma wo na che say ene medu adwuma mu abe 2 ho no.
Way 2 ho no. Ono we
But mani age.
That's Ola bo Yankopon sha say your boy open no wetimi ebie na benim say opepa no so
maybe 1 year ye beba.
Ola bo wonkwenti me scared no dey about say dey be TV e be nya wo ewa ha no bi tembia no betimi aba e dey ama we so free. Hey, Owa Hene Bright Pascal. I said the Maestro. I am monitoring the show. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, bro. So on here. Ahanum energy media no ebesi. As time goes on, no, my mama free for no so etimi abembe. Na yetimi di nkomo because nkomo bi say ni ya na free for no. Most so no magrin tre enso so ebetimi atomi ama ye program na say media no etimi akwa anim. But for now, we the political point. We a political show. Sonko kra na tembia mehehye Mondays boduba ko pemu sima eduasa medeba ebrel make sure say amanyosem ene niema ekoso ewo ye system ni mu no ye betima ba didi eho nkomo nipa obo mechi dom ema me djumedie wait me brel no fena brand pa ya success oni the programs manager Mr. Abi in the total niema ewe chiri e de emae ma no also so timi ye graphics ni bibia kama e de mae me am djumedie we ho chia me no ye fem Big Brother GH the Maestro nyame bo efiada special one, the special interview that you've been waiting for. Mene the Offenso MCE, Municipal Chief Executive Officer. Mene the interview no ebitimi abaso nyamboa efiada exactly 11:30. Tamu chuku cause efiada no ensemo kan no e was say etimi ediba na bibi etimi ekoyi edima. But for now no makraw. Mesraw hwe ho so ye enti obi echi enteki silly decision. Hwe ho so ye na hwe wana montum ye. Jinyankopon di koso no nkwa na betimi aboa wo makraw baba